a pain. All right. There we go. All right, let's get on that. Jeez, I need one of these. Two of those. One of those. It's dark brown. Where's the mocha? One of those. They're close, but not the same. Huh? What else am I missing? Black 160. I know I got some somewheres. Yellow 160. Wow. All right. It's going to be a handful of stuff. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to be doing some tutorials today. Welcome. First one off is Chase. So let's do that. Good morning, everybody. All right. Let's teach you how to do a chase. This one isn't super quick. It's great for birthday parties and restaurant work. So you're going to need a yellow 160, a mocha brown 260, a mocha brown 160, black 160, a blush 260, two dark blue 260s. So this is going to take a little bit. Let's get started. $260. Both of these, not super inflated, but don't worry, you'll get there. Put you off to the side for a second. All right. We're making the muzzle first. So 3-finger loop. Two-finger loop. 2-finger loop. That's all you need. But I'm going to hang on to this for later on because you never know. You might need it. Take a minute. So you got that. Part 1. Part 2. You're twisting the nozzle in. On a 5-finger loop. Followed by another 5-finger loop. This is fairly similar to the Bulldog I did not that long ago. So we got face so far. That's about a 2-finger bubble. 2.5-finger bubble. Lock that in. So far, so good. 3-finger bubble for the body. And then you're making the back legs. You want to take a minute and roll the tail through. You can. But if you don't, that's okay too. So let's take the blue. Don't overinflate, or don't get too hung up on the inflation, I should say, because you're not going to use it all. Back over. Back to the front. Back to the back. Don't need that. You might have enough to do the hat, maybe. So that's why I said you may need 2 dark blue. It just depends on how big you made the body. So I know right now looks a little rough. You still need the ears. So let's do the ears. 160 in blush, inflate, if you please. Don't get too hung up on how much you're inflating this one. 2 fingers. 3 fingers. Lock that together. Small pinch twist, yeah. So there's 1 ear. Slide that through. But don't go too far. A little bit, I'll show you on this side. So you got a little bit of, it's in line. Come over here. You're just a little bit past that bit. Then you're going to do the same thing you did over here. 2 finger. 3 finger. Lock that together. Small pinch twist. Keep that for later because you never know. I might make a princess later. You don't know. So there we go. So far, so good. You see where I'm going with this? Right. Let us do, I think I've got enough. Because basically, you want to go, yeah, I got enough. Take your dark blue, wrap it into the pinch twist at the ear. Cross the front to the other pinch twist at the ear. The other ear, that is. Wrap that in. Off the back. Twist it into that pinch twist carefully. And just enough. So you got 2 across the front. So there you go. Take your yellow, inflate. So don't get hung up on this because all you need is across the front. You're putting a lot of strain on those pinch twists, so be gentle with them. Be kind to them, if you will. So, yellow, across. Break it off. But I'm going to keep this because, hey, because I can. sure you wrap it in. Wrap it well. So far, so good. Now, if you had more blue balloon, this is why I kind of said if you want to use the second one, you can go across the back, cover that up. If you don't have the time for that and you don't want to do that, that's okay. So, black balloon, last one. This is a black 160. So, and again, we're wrapping it into the pinch twist at the ear. Across the front. Need a little more space. There we go. We got a lot of balloons going on. That kind of creates the visor, if you will. And again, I'm going to need some of this in a minute, so I'll set that aside. But we're going to make sure we're well wrapped in. So, as I'm kind of pushing it up, and it is hiding that in the back. So far, so good. But what about the nose? Easy enough. Small bubble, yeah? Right. Simple. Feed it. Okay. You're feeding it through the largest of the three bubbles, right? Don't be stingy with the tail. Wrapping it in at the back, if you will. So far, so good. Let's do the artwork. You'll need black Sharpie, of course. I'm going to take a minute. You do a little bit of adjustment, if you will. His ears. There we go. I'll show you what I do with the black in a sec. Don't get too hung up with the artwork. So far, so good, yeah. Definitely not line work, as you can see. I'm going to take my white. So there you go. Now. So there you go. You don't want to get too hung up on the artwork. You can add a star up there, but all things considered, relatively fast, but not super fast. Definitely not line work, but yeah, perfectly agreeable for restaurant work or candy cups, or if you got a slow line, that'll work too. So there you go. Let me know what you think. All right, awesome. Okay, Bob, answer your question. No, I will not be able to do a tour of the market, and that is firm. Moving forward, I won't be doing tours. A little too busy at the summer market for any of that nonsense. But Snoopy's next. So, need one of those. one of those. A red 160. Do I have a red 160? Oh, must have a red. I simply must. That's good. I'm glad the bus turned up, or I got finished before your bus. Let's move those to the side. I need to get a couple of things. So, yeah, what do you think of these? This guy, he's pretty cool. Oh, my hips. One of those. That's not the color I need. That's definitely not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait. Oh, I do have one. Awesome. Getting a little low on. I don't use 160s that often, but when I do, I need them. So it's a thing. Right. All right. And a black. Just give me a sec. Let me answer. That's a great question. I love answering that questions. What's a 160? There we go. Okay. And this one actually uses all three. So Casey, great question. Thanks for the question. That's a 360, that's a 160, and that's a 260. Now, what do those numbers mean? That's a great question. It means that when this balloon is inflated, it's 1 inch around, 60 inches long when it's fully inflated. 360, 3 inches around, 60 inches long. And a 260, these are the ones that I use most, 2 inches around, 60 inches long. So I'll show you the size difference. So fully inflated. These aren't full. That's a 260, right? That's a 160. As you can see, a little bit different sizes. So a little more detail, or like if you're looking for closer detail, use the 160. The bulk of what I do is 260 stuff. So there you go. Glad to answer that question. Let me see. That is garbage. Right. So there's the chase. It's done. Next one is Snoopy, because what I'm doing, I'm going to be posting dog tutorials right up I post a new tutorial every Monday. So new tutorial every Monday. My goal is to kind of get a bunch done up, post them so I don't have to worry about them doing every day. But leading up to the first Sunday in June, I'll be doing a different dog tutorial. So I've already done a basic dog. I've already done a few different ones. They're already up on my socials. Now I'm doing a couple of different ones. So that's why I did Chase. A little more advanced for sure. Next one I'm going to be doing is Snoopy. And that one's a little more challenging, even because it is a little different. So we're going to do that one next. So hang on. All right, let's teach you how to do a quick Snoopy tutorial. We need to do this one. You're going to need a 360 in white, a 260 in white, a white 6-inch heart, a black 260 and a red 160. So let's begin. I want to start with the body because it makes it, you need it kind of to build off the rest of it. So inflate about yay much. Sorry, I don't have an exact measurement. There's about 4.5 hands. You're not going to use all of it, so don't get hung up on it. A small 2-finger bubble, followed by yet another small 2-finger bubble. Pinch twist those two. All right. Simple as that. Come down about it. It's about 5 fingers. Pinch twist. Right? So I kind of want a thicker body. So I'm going to come up. So make another bubble that matches this one. In between the 2 pinch twists. And then back down. Into that bottom pinch twist. Make sure it's only one bubble though, because if you have 2 bubbles, it looks a little funny. Back up. You got just enough air. Twist that into the top. Lasso it around. If you had too much, don't worry. You can pop it off, twist it, and there you go. So body, easy enough, right? Next, white 260. Now you may need 2 white 260s. I'm going to try and do it with 1 because I'm cheap. Small bubble. Loop twist. That's 2-finger loop twist. Set of hands. 3-finger bubble. We're going to twist it into the bottom to make the feet. Yeah. And then we're going to just match those 2. So a 3-finger bubble, small pinch twist, and a loop twist. Simple. Snap that off. I'm going to let some air out because I want to make the hands do the same as what you did. Hopefully I got enough. So, small bubble. And I do not, in fact, have enough to make. That's okay. That's okay, because I can edit that out. You are definitely going to need 2 260s. So, small bubble. You're going to be making the same as what you did with the legs, right? Under the neck. And we're going to make that again. La la la. Easy enough. Now, if you wanted to make the body with just 2 260s, you could do that. There's no crime in there. I just wanted it a little bit pudgier, so the 360 works. Okay, so there you go. Basic body, done. Head. This is where the trick happens. Take your 6-inch heart, inflate. Do not inflate it too much. You basically want that much. So it looks roughly triangle-like. Don't tie it close. Tie it close to the nozzle because you want some give. You'll see why in a sec. Take that. Set it aside. Inflate your black. Don't get hung up on this one because you're not going to need all of it. Small bubble, loop. So let's make that a little bit bigger. About a hand's width. Now, 3 fingers, pinch twist. Yeah. Match that up. 3 fingers, loop. So that's a 4-finger loop. That's a 4-finger loop. Pinch twist, yeah. Let some air out. Keep that aside. So there you go. We've got the ears. Now, you're going to twist a little bit of the round. This ain't easy. This is a little more advanced, yeah? So there you go. You're going to have that much. It twists right into your 2 pinch twists right there, yeah? We're going to position it so that the ears are on either side of the head. Then we're going to do the same again with the other lobe of the heart. Just a little bubble. It twists into these 2, in between those. Okay? And hope it works. Whew. All right. So there we go. So far, so good. I'm going to do a little bit of... Now, it looks like he's got a goiter. So we want to cover that. That's why you need the 160, yeah? Inflate your 160. In red, that's for his collar. Ooh. Now, this guy, you're just going to make a couple of small bubbles, pinch twist the 2 of them. Yeah. I'm going to wrap that around his neck. And twist in. I don't need the rest of that. Thank you. Now we're going to make sure those are tied in. So far, so good. Now, if you wanted to add a bit of bling, you can certainly do that. You take a scrap of yellow. If you wanted to do that, you could certainly do that. Actually, I already got some here. Simple, 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 simple. So, okay, 3 finger. Small pinch twist, yeah. Wrapping it around. Simple, simple, simple. Lots of tail. Now I'm going to feed this through. Snoopy, you're in the way. But that's okay. Right. Snoopy, let's finish. You're going to take your medallion, twist it into there. That's why you'll want to leave a little bit of extra. Because you can always trim it off if you can't add it at that point. So there we go. So far, so good. Let's do a little bit of art. Now, cool thing is, I'm going to just snip that off. I'll show you what I'm up to with the black in a moment. If you want to change up the art, that's okay. So there we go. We got a finished Snoopy. Again, not so great for the for line work. Definitely not line work. However, will definitely work for a restaurant or the top of a candy cup. There you go. So we got Snoopy finished. A little more advanced, a little more challenging. Let me know what you think. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Am I in the North Pole? No, I'm in North Bay, Ontario. A little ways yet. I hope I do too. Wait, I needed that. Don't throw that out. So we're going to use, turn those into, that's garbage. That's garbage. So, what's next? That's Snoopy. So we got Chase done. I do. I'm going to be at the North Bay Farmers Market Saturdays and Wednesdays for the time being. This Saturday, anyhow, definitely. I'll be live again Saturday morning, starting at 9 till 1:30. So there we go. Let's do the axolotl. Right now, I'm just shooting some different tutorials because my goal is to have do a tutorial every Monday. So post a new tutorial every Monday for the year of 2025. So it's ambitious. So yeah. Pow. Right. So this guy only takes 3 balloons. And yes, I am in North Bay. So there's the Snoopy done. We did Chase earlier on. We got Snoopy done. Next, the axolotl. It's definitely a lot quicker. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for the gifts, by the way, too. So let us begin. All right, let's teach you how to do a really super fast axolotl. You're going to need a 360 in pink, light pink, a 260 in light pink. Sorry, they don't match, unfortunately, but you do what you do. You're going to need a 160 in a fuchsia or dark pink. So that's all you're going to need. Let's get started. 360. inflate. All you're going to need is about 3-4 hands width. 260, inflate. Don't get hung up on how much this one's inflated either. You're going to need, at best, maybe 8 fingers. So, let's begin. This one, you can definitely do line work. So, 4-finger bubble. Loop that. Small pinch twist. Next. Come down about 4 fingers. Then you hang on to that. 2-finger bubble. 3-finger bubble. Sorry. Twist that in. 3-finger bubble. Snap that off. Knot that. Back under the shoulder, under the arm. That a knot. Come up. Twist that in. So far, so good. Now, you're going to want to snap it off right there. Don't do that. You're going to need a bit of tail, so cut that off. Take your tail, wrap it in, just keep wrapping it around, and you're pulling it tighter. So that gives it kind of that pudgy body, right? Take your 160, or back to your 260, sorry. 3 fingers, yeah? Roll that under his neck, up around, back under the neck. That way it's fairly secure. 3 fingers. Don't need that. Give that a knot. So far, so good. 160 in the brighter pink or darker pink. Three fingers. 1-finger bubble, 1-finger bubble, 1-finger bubble. Twist that, yeah? Lock that. Then do it again. 3-finger bubble. Lock that. So you got that going on. These are its gills. Come down. You don't want to snap it off right there. You want to make sure you have a bit of tail. Tie that in. Then you're going to be putting the gills right in that section there. Take the tail, wrap it in. Got to go under the arm, that's okay. There's the other end. Make sure you got both ends. Make sure it's well wrapped in behind the head. Now, let's take a minute and clean this up. If you want to add a easy way for a little one to carry this, you can attach it to a flower, a 6-petal twist with a stem, and easy peasy. But if you want to trim it all off, that's okay too. So take a moment, trim it up. Make sure you don't cut the opposite side of the knot or too close to your knot because you'll come undone. Let's do the artwork. All you need, black marker. I'll show you what I'm doing on the set. Simple, yeah? Pink marker. Now, you want a fairly big smile on this guy. So there you go. Now, if you want to add a couple of sun dots to the eyes, go ahead and do that. If not, that's okay too. You don't have to, but I like to. I'll show you that in a sec. So there you go. There's the axolotl, cute dumpling style, fairly quick, definitely line work approved. Or if you want to upsize it as well, you can do that as well. If you want to do that with a 660, 360, you'd need two 360s and a 260. Works really well too. So there you go. Let me know what you think. All right. Thank you so much, by the way. You don't know what an axolotl is? You're going to learn. There's a lot of axolotls. So there you go. That's another one. It's going to be further down the road. It's going to be posted the first Monday in June. That's the game plan anyhow, because I do plan on posting a new tutorial every Monday. So there we go. And if you've got an idea for different, an AJ, I'm not sure what that is. An AK, no, I can. I generally don't like making guns. There you go. So far, we've got Chase. We got, what about Hello Kitty? Yes, I can. We got a Snoopy. I've already got Hello Kitty posted as a tutorial. And we got an axolotl. Did another one. This is my third style of axolotl because they're stupid popular right now. They're always stupid popular. So there you go. Next one, Winnie the Pooh. Woo! This one will be fun. I need two of those. And a red balloon. I think that's enough. And I'll need a black balloon, but not all of it. Okay. Thank you, by the way, folks. Thank you for all the gifts. They're very kind of you. Sorry I've been AWOL. I haven't been feeling up to doing the live shows lately. Been feeling a little burned out. Need that. That is scrap. Also scrap. There we go. So yeah, I've been feeling a little burned out and overwhelmed, and so there we go. But I'm feeling better now. All right. You guys have a great day. Goldenrod. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jess. All right, folks. Let's teach you how to do a quick Winnie the Pooh. Now, this one's definitely appropriate for line work. You're going to need two goldenrod 260s, a black 260. You can get away with a scrap, and a red 260. So let's begin. I want to start with the body because it's the easiest. It's the great way to start. Don't get too hung up on how much you're inflated because you're not going to use all of it. Small bubble, equal size bubble. Pinch twist those two. Pinch twist that. So that's what you got. You want to take a minute and cut the nozzle off. That's a good idea. Come down about 6 fingers. Small pinch twist here. Come back up. In between those 2 pinch twists. Back down. Into that pinch twist. Then yet again, back up. Now, there's 4 bubbles. Don't need that. Like I said, you're not going to use all of it. Don't get too hung up on how much it's inflated. Right? Simple as that. There's the body. Easy peasy. Let's do it. Now, inflate one of the goldenrods. Don't get too hung up on how much it is, because this is just for the arms and legs. 4 fingers. Wrap it into the bottom. Yeah. 4 fingers. Snap that off. Tie that up. Tie that one up. Four fingers. Tie that into the top 2. Making the same. So there you go. If you want to take a second to clean this up right now, you can do that. Make sure you tie your knots tight and don't cut to the wrong side of the knot, because then it'll undo. And so there you go. Body done. Let's do the head. Right. You want to inflate, leaving about 6 fingers tail. Four-finger loop, yeah. And I'm going to need another one. You're going to need 3 goldenrod. 2-finger loop. 2-finger loop. You're going to make a small pinch twist at the back. In between, yeah. Big loop. About 4 fingers, 5 fingers, yeah. Then you're going to do that again. Just enough. Take your tail ends, wrap it in. You're going to grab your other. Now, you can use that if you didn't use too much of the arms, but I like using another one. So don't get hung up on this one, because all you need, 3-finger loop, yeah. Now I've tucked that in. I'm going to feed it through. Now, I'm trying to make sure that the head stays snug It is a bit challenging. So I've reached inside, twisted that bubble a little closer. 3-finger loop. Now, don't need that. Feed it through a couple of times just to make sure that it's stable and isn't going to come undone. So there you go. You got, so far so good. But Ken, what about the nose? That's where the black comes in. You're not going to use all of it, but you're going to use some of it. That's about a 2-finger bubble. Make sure your tail is long. That's about all you'll need, right? Then, easy for me to say. Knot those together. That's what you're making the nose, right? Take a sec, trim that off. Take this little guy, right? Simple. Feeding it in there. Underneath, yeah. Up and through the back. There we go. Let's do the art. So you're going to need your marker. All you need is a black one. I'll show you what I'm up to. You want to make the eyes a little different, that's okay. You can do that. It's your sculpture. I am much more of a balloon artist than I am a Sharpie artist. So I'll show you what's going on there. There you go. Super fast Winnie the Pooh. So there you go. Simple as that. 3 goldenrod and a red and a little bit of black gets you that guy. Perfectly doable for a line work situation if you want to knock those out. Also great for a restaurant as well. So there you go. Let me know what you think. There you go. Yeah, love this guy. He's great for in a pinch, for sure. So there we go. We got Winnie the Pooh done. Done and dusted. So I'm going to need that. I'm going to do Tigger next. So what am I going to need? I am going to need the goldenrod, 2 orange for the body. Oh, come on now. Oh, why are you? And 1 for the head. La, la, la. So 4 balloons. Well, that's great. I'm glad you are less afraid of balloons. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody's kind of, it's a fear of the unknown. So you're not sure what's going to happen. It might pop. But if you go, you understand that balloons pop. And if you're around it a lot, eventually that fear disappears. Now, folks who are regulars to my lives, you've seen this Tigger before, but we can definitely do that one next. Ooh, I'm almost out of goldenrod. Woohoo! That's the last of them. They got to go on order. Right. So that's Winnie the Pooh. Done. So I got a tiger and a giraffe. And that takes care of the tutorials from now until the end of June. So let's go on with it. All right. Let's teach you how to do a quick Tigger. You're going to need a black scrap about yay long. You're going to need 3 orange 260s. So 2 for the body, 1 for the head. You're going to need a 260 in goldenrod. So there we go. I'm going to start by making the muzzle and chest, if you will. So 3 finger loop, 3 finger loop, small pinch twist that goes between them. Then we're going to do a large 4 finger loop. Up about 4 fingers, yeah. Then back down. So there you go. Pretty simple. That's that part done. Next, we're gonna make the body, because that's the easiest next portion. So you're gonna need your 2 of your orange 260s. Inflate them with about a 6 finger tail. Small bubble. About a 3 finger loop. About a 4 finger bubble, yeah. Small pinch twist. Take your other one. Do the same. So you got his arms. These 2 together. Twist them off. Come down about yay much. Or as much as you got that. Twist them together. Feed one through the other to kind of lock them all together. Small pinch twist, yeah. Four finger loop. Pinch twist. Don't need that. Do it again. Pinch twist. There's your basic body. Easy peasy so far, you know? You're going to take this guy, right? You're going to be very careful about snapping that off, because you're going to need the whole thing. Twist it into the top. Then down to the bottom. So far, so good. Yeah. Still need that. Don't panic. We'll get there. Orange 260. Inflate. You're going to need what, a 5-finger tail, maybe 6. Take your headpiece. I'm going to start right in there. Twist that in. Up one side. So those are pretty much even. Put a 2-finger bubble. A bubble that matches the top bit. And another 2-finger bubble. That way those two match. Those are his ears. Okay. Come back down that side. So show you the back. Show you the front. Yeah. Small bubble. In at the neck. Down the back. Into that pinch twist at the bottom. Then we're going to make his tail. If you want to spring it, that's cool. Give it a bit of a shape. You can spring it. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Let's get the face done. Easy enough, yeah? Black balloon. Got a 2.5, 3-finger bubble. Make sure you got a bit of tail. Knot them together. This one's great if you got a slower line, or definitely restaurant. There's the nose. In there. So you're coming, kind of hard to see, but you're coming up underneath, twisted into one of the cheeks. And pulling it tight. So there you go. Let's do some artwork on it. Black marker. You're just going to need, I'll show you what I'm going to do with the black marker. Don't get too hung up on the art. I'll show you in a minute. And of course, got to put the lines on it because he is a tigger. This one, again, great for restaurant work, or if you got a little bit of a slower line, it'll work. Definitely great for birthdays too. So if you got a Winnie the Pooh birthday party, always impressive. So there we go. Take a minute, do the lines. So there you go. we got Tigger done. Let me know what you think. And of course, it's always a bit of a challenge to get you. Just a sec, folks. There we go. All righty. There we go. Yeah, glad you like it. I'm doing well. I'm going to catch up on the comments here. Thank you. I enjoy doing what I do. I'm really good. Thank you. Hey, how's everyone doing? Doing really well. Thank you for asking. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. So that's Tigger. We got one more. We got a giraffe to do. So we got Tigger. We did Winnie the Pooh. Thank you. We got Snoopy. We got Chase. Got an axolotl. Thank you. And now we got to do one more. We got to do the giraffe. So let's do that. Gonna need that. One of those. Two of these, because I can't quite get all of it out of one. As hard as I try, it's not going to happen. And another one of these. Boom. All righty. I mean, theoretically, it could use a bit of 160, but I like it better with the 360. But anyway, that goes there. I'm going to have lots of scraps for balloon bracelets too. All right. So thank you very much. The shirt is actually from a local lady here at the North Bay Farmers Market by the name of Patsy's Tees. She's on Facebook, so give her a follow if you're over there. And if you want one, hit her up. She's going to be absolutely surprised. She gets all sorts of requests for these guys that aren't this face. Anyway. All right. Let's get started on how to do a giraffe. Now, you're going to need two 160s in mocha, two 260s in yellow, and a scrap of 360. That one's a blush. So let's begin. Take one of your 260s, inflate. You are going to need about 6 to 7 fingers tail. I'm going to make 2 small pinch twists here. That's for the ears. Come down about 5 fingers. 2-finger loop. Another 2-finger loop. Now I'm giving this a squeeze along to kind of make it a little softer, make it a little easier to work with. Feel free to do that. Right. So what's that? About, call it 3 hands worth. You're going to make a small pinch twist. A large loop. You're looking at about 5 fingers. Pinch twist that remaining little bit in. And if you got extra, snap it off. If you don't, that's okay too. So there you go. That's the start. So far, so good. Next, 260 in yellow inflate. Don't get too hung up on how much you got here. You're not going to use it all. So let's do the front legs. About 3 fingers. You're going to be wrapping it into those two. Then you're going to make another bubble the same size. Snap that off. Don't let that go because you're going to need it. Easy for me to say. There we go. Tie that off. Tie that off. So there you go. You got the front legs. You're going to feed the next ones through. Tie them off. Don't need that. Right. So far, so good. 160. Inflate. You're going to be making a loop about 3 fingers. Small pinch twist, yeah. Then another 3-finger loop. Snap that off. Tie that off. Tying that together. You got 1 set of feet. Next one. 3-finger loop. Small pinch twist. Wrap that in. 1 hand. Tie that up. Then you're going to do it again. Pinch twist. Don't need that. But as you see, you definitely need 2 160s. Knock that in. It'll take a minute. Snip that off. Don't leave that. So far, so good. Next one, another 160. I'm going to use, I've got a scrap from before, so I'm going to use it, but you're going to need about yay much. So 3-finger bubble, 1-finger bubble, 1-finger bubble. Lock those together. Take a minute, tie them off. Yeah. Right in there. That makes his horns. Next, you want to take your 360 in blush. If you've got a 260 in blush, you can use that too. But I kind of like how it looks with the 360. So don't get hung up on how much you're going to need. All you need is essentially that much. Yeah. So if you got a scrap, that's cool. That works. I'm going to tuck it underneath. Take that off. We're going to tie that in right there. See where this is going. So in between the cheeks, you got the ears, got the arm, all the way down. Let's do the art. All you need, black marker. And I'll show you what I'm doing in a moment. So there's the head, yeah? And I'll show you what I'm doing on the back in a sec here. So there you go. That's a full design. Let me know what you think. Oh, okay. Let's answer all of the questions. Okay. Yes, I can make a sword. I got to scroll a little bit. You guys got a lot quicker. How do I inflate it so fast? What kind of pump do I use? How does one learn to do this? Okay. How does one learn to do this? I publish a tutorial every week. That's actually what I was shooting there. 2, how do I inflate it? So what sort of pump do I use? I got an old Filbert. This guy's a workhorse. If you can get on the list to get a Filbert, do so. Only thing is they're out of the States. Makes me a little sad. How do I inflate it so fast? Filbert does the job. He's good at it. He's very good at it. He's been very good at it for a very long time. Can I make a leather face? Probably. I'm not doing requests right now. I do a request show. I do request shows from time to time. I'm going to try and find a day that works best for me now that the summer season's coming up and it's getting a lot busier. Yeah, exactly. There is one that I've seen. There's Mac pumps as well. Those are good. But if you can get a Filbert, get your hands on a Filbert. This guy has blown up 1 billion balloons. But the thing is, what does my pump look like? That's it there, except without that. Had a little bit of an issue. That's not uncommon. They do tend to blow over because they are a little light. That's the only issue I have with a Filbert pump. They're a little light, so the base could be full and solid so that they don't get top heavy. Outside, they can get a little top heavy, and they do fall over, especially if you use this section as designed. It's supposed to hold 260s. So it can sometimes, on a windy day, get a little top heavy, blow over, and smash if it continues. It's consistent. So the gentleman who makes the Filbert pumps is, and I quote, semi-retired, and I will make them as I can. Thank you for the long list. So that's that. I haven't heard anything new, so hopefully he can do what he does. Hopefully he sells the business and somebody takes it over and does just as well. Yeah. So I was fortunate, got my hands on a Filbert back in 2017, and I've done exactly 0 maintenance to it since then. So that kind of gives you an idea. And I'm a full-time balloon artist. So there we go. Let's do a quick recap on what we did today. We did a giraffe. We did a Winnie the Pooh. A Tigger 2. We did an axolotl. we did Snoopy, and we did a chase as well. I'll be posting all of these on my socials. So there you go. Hope everything's cool with that. Yeah, well, this is it. Yes, I can. I'll be posting these. I'll be doing a little bit of some fun videos with these guys, and I'll be posting the tutorial for this guy probably the end of the month. So I just got to edit all of this down and have some fun with it. I got to take some pictures and do some other fun stuff with it. These guys as well. So yeah, goodness, that's a lot. So I'm going to go and do what I got to do. I'm glad that make you feel better. I'm sorry to hear about your pup, because they are the bright spots in our lives. So thank you very much. We'll catch you all later. You guys have a great day. And yeah, be sure to hit the